What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here on Agranopolis for the Start From Scratch Hard Mode series. This year's episode 8. I'm still farming in the rain. This is the contract that we took on last time. I took this on because we were going to harvest, but then it started raining on us, so we've been out here. I mowed all of our fields, and I used the rake and made some windrows here, so now we're baling. Almost done baling. And then we have to wrap these and deliver these to complete the contract. So we're going to do that. We're also going to do probably a loading wagon and work on picking up our own stuff. Yeah, we have a lot more grass over on our farm right now that we have to pick up and load into a silage bunker clamp. Oops, 40. And then we're getting down there on money too. There's some crop I want to go sell. I have the truck down there waiting at the silo for the train, so we'll do the train in the daylight this time. Yeah, we got a bunch of work ahead of us tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I haven't been on for a few days, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. Yeah, probably just another few minutes down here baling, then we'll go ahead and drive back and we'll grab the bale wrapper. We have everything that we need for this contract as well. It's also why I picked this contract up. Didn't have to go out and do anything crazy for this one, but you know, baling and wrapping and doing all that, it's a bit of work. And then transporting, we only have the 8 bale trailer, so doing that will also be a bit of work. I forget what we're getting for this contract. It's been a few days. We're 20% done, but 8,263. We didn't borrow anything either, so we'll be getting the full amount for that. Bunch of sewing contracts. You see all those? I could do a lot with that little seeder thing that I have. It's a huge spread and it seeds fields, so there's a bunch we could probably pick up on there. Hey, what's up, Tristan's Farms? How's it going? Hey, trees. What's up, man? Welcome. Appreciate you being here tonight. Oh, there goes the tamale van. Pomonias. Oh, getting off my line here a bit. Got distracted by the tamales. Hey, what's up, Country Bumpkin? How's it going? He's at the FS crew. Yep, FS crew for life, baby. Hashtag FS crew, right? Yeah, that was fun earlier. Hey, what's up, Rabbit Rob? How's it going, man? FS crew in the house. Where's Cobalt? We see Cobalt 73. And that's us, right? That's the crew. F screw. He's an icy baler. You're in bed. Yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you guys popping in. I know it's late. Before I got on here, I was working on this field, just baling and stuff like that. I was jamming out with just some music in my headphones, super loud, and I almost didn't stream. I was like, man, this is nice, just chilling, not worrying about anything. But I really wanted to get on here and hang out with you guys and whoever else jumps on here tonight, so boom, here we are. And you guys know there's not that much time left on 19 for a lot of us anyways. So just trying to get some little, you know, same thing with you guys, trying to get the last little bit of Farm Sim 19 stuff going. Hey, Matty Fi, how's it going? Oh, you're still on voice chat? Hello, Mr. Trees. How are you? How are you on this fine evening? I'm doing well, thank you, Maddie. He said no, Cobble in bed. Oh, you guys are all chilling on voice chat right now? That's cool. Yeah, that was nice chatting with you guys all earlier. I'll voice chat over on Matty Fi's Discord channel. Appreciate you, Bumpkin, for starting that one up earlier. That was fun chatting with you. Fun chat with all you guys. I talked to Country Bumpkin from... Whoa, what is that little mark? See that? What is that? You guys seeing that dot? It's a weird little dot on the screen there. No, I'm not seeing it. That was a weird little dot. You see that yet? It's weird. I was sorry. I was watching it again on my laptop. But yeah, it's funny. I pretty much like was chatting with Bumpkin on Discord, and I was like, "Hey, you want to voice chat?" I'm like, that was like right when I got off of work, and I chatted with you guys all the way through. You said a squirrel? That was not a squirrel. That was like a UFO thing. Maddie, you're having an amazing day. That's good. Glad to hear that. That's quite a bit of bales. I hope, man, there's been a few times on a few different maps, that I played, or after you do the contract, oh, we're full. After you do the contract, it doesn't really give you that many bales. Like, you have to turn all the bales in to complete the contract. It'd be really nice if we could keep like a dozen of these for us, because that'll be money. I think we're getting like $500 a bale right now, even on hard economy. So that's the last little bit here. Tristan Squirrel. Black hole of death. Something. Somebody's hole. I'm going to drive back over there and see if I see that again. That was really pretty bizarre. I've never seen that before. It was like right at the edge of the field. I wonder if that was just like something clashing there on the graphic side of things. I don't know, see if I can see that again over here. I don't know. That was weird though. I'll have to go back and watch it in the video later. I think we got every little bit of grass. I tried not to miss any because I wanted every bale over here. I suppose I just can save this grass in here. So we'll go ahead and dry it. We'll go back and we'll change out from the baler, and we'll grab the wrapper and come back over and start wrapping bales. But as soon as the rain stops, I do want to start on the rice that we planted. I believe that's fully ready for harvest. And maybe we'll go over real quick, and which is actually just right over the hill. Just so we don't get down in money. Oops, I'll turn this off, because that's going to cost us too. We're releasing all of our equipment, so just like the runtime on stuff, we got to make sure that the time stays down. There goes the train right there. But we'll let the train keep going for now. We'll meet it back around here in a minute. But I have the truck sitting over here with a load of soybeans, because I noticed that I went into the menu here. I noticed on this map there's a bunch of different crops that we had in here that just came with the farm. I did not know those were in the silo. The millet down here is from the field that has our rice on it. We have 26,573 liters of millet right there. But I was going to turn in some crops just to get some extra money, so I want to show you guys this. So we're just going to go ahead and dump the soybeans here. I thought I was going to dump the other direction, like into the thing. So I'm also going to go in the menu here and turn on to switch to trains on. We'll jump over to the train. Now we're going to go ahead and take this around the map here. Last time I did this, it was in the daytime. Or sorry, in the nighttime it was like pitch black. So this is even better. What tractor you're in will be White Farm tomorrow? Oh, the White Farm. I thought it was Field Boss. Isn't that what that one's called? It's called the Agco Workhorse on here, but isn't it the Field Boss? But I like how you say tomorrow, yeah. I hope so. Amazon says it's going to be here tomorrow. And my old lady's not off work tomorrow until 8 o'clock, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. It'll be a later night for doing the daddy thing, you know. Usually when she's home, you know, she'll go to bed with the baby just because her and baby will be tired. So I will not be on tomorrow. But hopefully I get to just mess around with this game right here on PC tomorrow. Oh, it's White Farms equipment? Gotcha. Yeah, this map is so beautiful. I really like the train tour around the map because, you know, just the way everything looks, like all the fields, the way they're all kind of tucked away. Everything's really hard to get to, and all the roads are really narrow, and the terrain and all the fields pretty crazy on a lot of it. Whoa. Got stuck in the trees over there. But I really like the layout of this one. It's not an easy drive. I like all the ground textures too on this one a lot. Amazon is already in your house? Oh yeah, always. We have a hub. We have an apartment. We live in apartments. And we have an Amazon hub here, so when they drop off the stuff, I go over there and I just scan the barcode on my phone, and however many things we ordered, all the little doors open up. There's no marking on the doors, just the whatever random one will pop open and you get your packages out of there. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we're almost back over here, pretty sure. Yeah, we're actually coming up to... Oh no, we have to actually go around, because this is where we're gonna bring the stuff to, is right here, this drop point right there. But look at all this, all the detail down here. They did a good job on this map. And this one is by, I believe, Eric Isaac and Agromods, I believe it is. So I'll start slowing down here because this oh, it's actually a little bit further up. I thought it was right here. But the silo's just around the corner here. So I think it was this front one. Let's see. Can I open that? Yeah, it's cool. Hopefully I slowed down in time. I'm gonna miss it. Almost didn't miss it. We got two grain carts, grain tanks here. So we'll go ahead and dump the soybeans in there. It's not much for this. I bet this thing will hold a lot. I don't even know what the capacity is on this. Well, it says 12%. So really, it should be able to hold like 1 million liters, you know, right? Because we have some crazy capacities on all the different stuff these days. I have a trailer that can fit in there that's 250,000 liters. I wish there was more stuff with the trains in this game. I know it's not Train Simulator, which actually that'd be really fun too. I would love to have more simulating games on the PC, like Flight Simulator, Train Simulator, right? ATS, right? Would be a fun one. I wouldn't mind playing around with that. Someone started slowing down here. I love all the detail. That's why the slot count on this one's pretty high. Speaking of slot counts, right? The new slot count thing for console's pretty awesome. Especially on PS5, right, Bumpkin? Oh, someone gave me a thumbs down. That's awesome. um, yeah, on PS5 it's like 300 whatever percent more slot count. It's pretty cool. Oh, someone was messing with me. The thumbs down went away. Slot count, wow. Yeah, so on PC there's no slot count, right? How do you know like when you have too much stuff? Like, does it like just start lagging out or what? Like, how does that work? It has to be something kind of telling you the limit of how much gear you can have on a map, you know? Yep. Yep. What, Bumpkin? No limit? So I'm just going to leave the train here. Because I probably want to bring another load down, but we'll leave the truck there for now too, and we'll jump back in the tractor. We now have 13 grand in the bank, that way it's safe, and just in case they want to take some more leasing money out, then we'll not be flat broke there. Tristan Farm says on PS5, Xbox X, I think they have 3 times. Yeah, it's like 3 times, or I think it's more. Yeah, no slot count. Yeah, it's like 5,500 something. Silly P said it's like 300 and whatever, something more than 300%, 317% or something. So Bumpkin, how would they do that though on the PC? Like, whoa, that was weird. Is it like not? Do you never run out? You just keep having stuff, or does your computer start going all crazy if you have too much? Or do you get like a whoa, what was that? I didn't hit anything. Oh, my pickup was up, I guess, or down. What the hell is that? I just must have scraped the ground or something. Oh. I bet I could just flip it back up if I hook up to it. Unless it flips me over. Kind of have a wide stance though, so let's see. There we go. I guess like what, your computers start working too hard, start getting all hot. I wish this tractor was a little bit faster, but it's been doing a good job for us on this map. Oh, there's the Pamonhas.
Pamonha, pamonha, pamonha. O carro da pamonha está.
That never gets old. That probably irritate the heck out of some people, but I really like it. Wow, do we really have to mow our grass again? Oh, you know, I didn't mow in there, actually. I don't think. Or at least I didn't rake it. I hope this rain stops soon. I really want to harvest our field. Yeah, because I think as soon as the rain stops, I'm going to start harvesting. Because I think we'll get more money from that. And then I'll work on the contract in between. But look at that rice. It's looking really good. I want to get into harvesting that. Fully fertilized, lime plowed, everything fully done. I think what I'll do though, once I bring this back over here, I'm gonna jump out and I'll reset the tractor and the bale wrapper back to the store. The store's a bit closer, kind of save us half a drive. But yeah, look, I've mowed and windrowed all that over there, so we have all that to pick up. That's a double mowing there as well on both sides there. I thought I did that lower section, but I guess I didn't. But that'll be enough grass to get us started there for a while. And then we can mow again, windrow, and pick up down there. But the bunkers right there, I think those are silage bunkers down there. I've never used any in that style, but that should be pretty fun. Wrapper's kind of tucked back there a little bit. See, I'm just going to leave this right here. I suppose I could have used the other tractor and brought the wrapper down with that. But this thing's been cheaper to run than that one. I might just end up getting rid of the other one. Let's see if I can pull this out without knocking those. Perfect. Oh yeah, I was going to reset these anyways. I know it's kind of cheating, but nothing against that in this series. I'll go to the map, find where we are here, reset that one, and the wrapper. Come on, rain. You rained enough. Go away. It's rained all day so far. And I have the rake down here too. We don't need it down here anymore, but I just left it down here just in case we needed it. That was before it was all picked up down here. I got all the baling done already. What I'm not looking forward to as much is picking up all the bales and transporting them. That doesn't sound as fun. I'm not sure how many bales out there, but you know, it's going to take half a dozen trips or more, I'd say. So I might not be doing all of this tonight because that'd be kind of boring to watch. I'd probably do some of this on the off-screen time. Get this thing unwrapped here, and yeah, this thing's super slow too. So we'll see how much of this I do as well. I know, like a lot of you guys don't care. You guys are just here to hang out. But this little Ursus bale wrapper, it's nice. It's really cool looking on the animation, but it's so slow. But it's like pretty realistic, you know, on how long it would take to wrap a bale. I've seen it done in real life. It's not like a very fast process. But this one's pretty slow. But I do love that it has the bale tipper, which is nice. Even though when I'm picking up, it's weird that the Ursus trailer, or the Ursus wrapper, tips the bale up like that. But then when you go and you pick it up, the pickups actually would pick it up with the bale like laying down, like how these are facing. That's how it's designed anyways. But they go together. It's like in the same pack of baling stuff, I think. We'll just go around and do this for a bit until I get tired of it. Wrapping bales might be one of my least favorite things because it's so slow paced. But like after you get all done with it and everything's all wrapped and nice looking, yeah, it's worth it. See if I can use this thing in cab. Sometimes it's like hard to line up for me because that that tire's kind of wide out there, and then that's like the distance between that outside of that rubber there and where that pickup is on this side. Sometimes kind of tricky. Tricky. There's a bale out here in the grass. I have been trying to do more in-cab stuff, though. It's been kind of fun. I've been kind of wanting to do like a more like a in-cab challenge, but man, it's so hard. Like, if I had maybe like, if I didn't feel like I had tunnel vision on here, I'd do more. It used to be worse for me, like with the whole like tunnel vision type of feeling, you know. But like the more practice it gets better. I just wish I had like, I see people with like the triple screen setup where they have a big like field of view, you know. Man, that'd be so fun. That's what I want, having like at least like 2 screens wide, you know. I'm sitting in front of a 32-inch TV right now, which has a good picture, but if I had like 2 of those side by side, oh man, I'd be loving it. I'll have something like that eventually. That way I can like look around, you know, without having to actually look around like this. I could just see like double what I can see here without having to even move this view. Oh man, I'd love that. Hey, Wi-Fi, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome back. Appreciate you stopping in tonight. Just wrapping some bales. I think I had to drop one. Oh no, I just did. I'll just keep going around this outside here. But yeah, I would love to be able to see like the whole view. It'd be awesome. Like, check out Armstrong Gaming. He doesn't do like a lot of farm sim stuff, but he has like the coolest setup I've ever seen. He does like ATS and, you know, Euro Truck Simulator and all the different like racing. He has like a really cool like race car setup, but he has like the full semi truck setup with all the shifters, and he's sponsored. He has 2 big rigs that are like, you know, $50,000-$60,000 rigs with like badass Corsair computers running each one, like 64 gigs, you know, type stuff, like all custom built. Check out, yeah, Armstrong Gaming. They have some pretty cool stuff over there. See, how's it going? What are you playing on? Oh, this is my PS4. Nothing fancy yet. Maybe on the next one. Right, Bumpkin? Maybe tomorrow? He said. Tomorrow I have to figure everything out. At least like the basics, you know. And I watched some videos on how to hook up my PS4 controller, you know, Wi-Fi right to my computer. So I'll be using my PS4 controller with my headset I'm using now, and I do have a mic that's coming tomorrow as well. Because the mic, my new microphone, which is nice, came with the microphone, the stand, the pop screen, the filter, for like $45. It's pretty cheap. Well, we'll test it out. You know, it's not like top of the line at all. But if it's better than just my headset mic that I use all the time, then why not, right? That's what I was talking about, like lining this thing up is kind of tough. Get it. Oh, Allison, I get it, maybe. It's because the thing's at an angle back here. So when you go to like pull it, it tries to go out more. So you have to like back it up kind of weird. See how it's kind of has to be at an angle? But then with this tire being so wide out there, maybe if I had the other tractor, right? Maybe I'll try that real quick. Actually, let me move this out of the way. That's cool. It's still rapid even though I unhooked. So I'll just leave this here for now, and we'll jump in the little Valtra here. Actually, I'll reset this to the store as well, so it's quicker. But I bet since it's like narrower, you know, it's a little skinnier, then I should be able to pick the bales up a lot better. Hopefully I'm on by the weekend. Yeah, boy. Oh, you see that FS19 news about slots? Yeah, we were just talking about that. What are you playing on, Wi-Fi? He said FS22 is looking good. Yes, it is. I'm super, super excited about it. Like I keep telling people, I feel like a kid, like, waiting for Christmas. Like Christmas is just around the corner, and as an adult, like I love holidays and Christmas and stuff like that. But when I was like a young kid, and my grandma used to do a good job, like surprising us, for Christmas, and she used to hook it up pretty good. Um, but like the feeling of like being like anxious, like excited, I don't get that feeling like that much from stuff. I don't. Everything I do is pretty predictable, but like a new game, it's been 3 years since we got a new farm sim, so this one's been like the most awaited one. I've never been excited about a farm sim game, I don't think, except for Farm Sim 22. Not saying this game's not awesome. I got this game a year after it came out. I was on 17 for a long time. The thing is, on 17 is that we didn't have any mods at all on there. So when the mods started on there, it was like a whole new game for me. So I was stuck on that game for a while. And I was like seeing all these videos, all these people doing all this cool stuff on 19. So I was like, yep, we're getting 19. So my wife, she got it for me. She got it for me for Christmas, and then I've been playing it. I was playing it, playing it, playing it. Still playing it. Oh yeah, I was gonna be in cab. But this is a lot skinnier. You can't even see the tires on this one, so we got like more distance. This one's not made for a wide tractor base, wheelbase. Now we gotta do the in-cab challenge. Right, it's tough with like a bucket too, when you start doing like a bucket or pallet forks or something like that in cab. How do you guys feel about doing in-cab stuff? Do you guys like it, or do you guys like the out-of-cab stuff, or you guys like a combination of the two? See, can I open this back window? Some of the Veltras will have, like, you can open the windows on some of them. That's like the modded Veltra though. At least this tractor allows us to get a lot closer to that bale and then lines it up a lot better. That's the ticket for that. A little bit of mix, yeah, for sure. It's fun to do both. Like, what is it for like a viewer? Do you guys like the in-cab stuff? Is it cool looking in-cab, or do you guys like this view better? Or do you like a mix as well watching? I think it's more difficult in cab. I think it's kind of cool in cab if you like kind of get used to it and get comfortable with it, Because this, in real life, this is how it would be. Unless you're watching somebody farm, I can't wait to see like the detail. These are like, it's good looking, right? It's good looking stuff, but man, all the new stuff's gonna be killer. Man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Way more brands and stuff, and then like say a year from now, how many mods and all the cool stuff's gonna be out for 22? Oh man. Can't wait to see what Matty Fi comes up with. I really want to play on Ola's map, Ola Holdor, on that Renubio. That's going to be a really beautiful map. It almost reminds me of Erlengrant a little bit, the way it looks. I think it's kind of close out there. Norway, right? I think is where he's at. But it looks a lot like Erling Grunt, the style of it or whatever, but it's really pretty. If you guys haven't checked out that one, check out Renubu FS22. Yeah, he's doing really good work. 2 years in the making on that one so far. I wonder, like, I don't know a lot about like map making, but how does he get to be able to make a map for a game if like the Giants editor is not released yet? How does he work on a game that's going to be for like he said 2 years in the making, right? Was he making it for 19 and then converting it to 22? It looked like it was pretty good set up there on 22, but or is that going to end up being like a base game map? Wouldn't that be cool? Like, how many base game maps are they going to have in 22? Oh, he make it in 19 and then convert it. Oh, but man, the trailer looks so good. How does he do anything for 22 already if the editor's not out yet? Because Alien Jim told me that he has to wait to make anything for 22. Or do you have to wait, or you guys are working on stuff already? Switch out to this view for a bit. I like having a mix. I like doing both. Because the equipment looks beautiful on the outside, too. Oh, that's what you're doing? You're working on the stuff for 19 and then you're going to convert it over? Is that what you mean? Because I can't wait to see what you got going. I always know you're up to something. So yeah, this will take a bit, but hey, we did a few already. We'll keep going around for a while. I didn't know this field was going to produce so many bales. I can't even tell you how many that is. That might even be like 100. Hopefully not, because if it's like 100, if it's 80, it will take us 10 trips, you know? In our little wagon we got there. Yeah, when I switch over and start streaming on PC, you guys will have to bear with me because I'll have... Hopefully this works out good, but I'll probably have a little learning curve, and maybe you guys can't hear my audio, or who knows what, but... Maddie, I will be on Streamlabs OBS. I know you guys are on OBS, but I'll probably be on Streamlabs to start, and then maybe later on I'll switch over just to OBS. But I might have some questions for you, Maddie, so prepare yourself. But I think I got a lot of it figured out. I even want to have like some background music. How do you guys feel about background music? Like if it's real low? Like I don't even know what kind of music. I'm going to try to find something that's like simple, generic, just could be in the background so it's not like a lot of dead noise, you know? I want something kind of going on there. And then hopefully like by like the beginning of the year I'll have face cam set up for all that too, but I want to start working with like overlays and doing everything for the stream, little widgets and everything. Ammonias. I wish I could have a worker do this, or a worker... Oh, man, I'm going to be right in his way.
Que delícia! Pamonha!
Delícia,
Venha
pamonhas.
aproveitar! Pamonha! Preço
Pamonha.
baixo, qualidade, bom atendimento. Você encontra
Hey,
aqui no
calm
carro
down, have a
da
tamale.
Pamonha. Alô, minha amiga! Alô, meu amigo! Vai uma pamonha aí? Corre pra cá e aproveite! Ou entregamos aí na sua residência. O nosso carro
He says,
está
sorry you
passando
heard your
bem
name.
pertinho.
Oh, I was just talking about how I'll be on Streamlabs OBS to start, and then I'll probably end up eventually, when I learn all that, switching over to OBS But I was saying I probably have a question or two for you, so be ready. But then I was talking about background music and how you guys feel about having background music on a stream. If it's like quiet and chill. I've never done that, but every time I go onto a stream that has a little bit of background music, I like it. He said, "Oh, OBS, yeah, I have some answers, but I'm not a super pro or anything." Yeah, Bumpkin said, you know your things though. You know what you're talking about. You know your stuff." But a lot of it seems pretty user friendly. I just need to get my microphone situated and the game situated, and I think I'll be good to go. I've watched so many YouTube videos on how to set all that stuff up. Even on OBS too. I've been watching stuff on OBS and Streamlabs OBS. I got my Spotify hooked up to my Streamlabs, so I have my whole Spotify I can listen to, stuff like that on there as well as background. I've just never done anything like that, so I'm gonna be greenhorn to all that stuff. I'll be the new guy to all that. Just gotta figure out all my settings, and who knows, maybe I'll jump right in pretty quick. I wish this rain would stop. I think what I want to do though, I'm gonna come back to this in just a bit. I'm gonna jump in here and head back down to the store. And I want to pick up a loading wagon. Oh, traffic coming down the other side of the road, dude. Yeah, he had no fear. I'm gonna go down here and pick up a loading wagon, then we're gonna take it back. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get. We have a bit of money, so we'll go ahead and lease something. But we'll start picking up some of our grass and getting it kind of in there and compacted. That way we could get that going. That way we can have silage for something. I think I could sell that, but I want to try a load over at the biogas plant, see if we could get that digester going over there. Oh, you out of here, Maddie? Good night, Mr. Trees. Well, you have a good night too, Maddie. I appreciate you stopping in. It was nice chatting with you guys all earlier. You have a good night, and I'll see you next time. I know it gets late for a lot of you guys that are on the east coast of things. Maddie's up in Canada, but more on the east coast of things, so it's late over there. Yeah, you're out of here too, Bumpkin, for sure, man. It's all good, man. I know it's late for you guys. But I really appreciate you guys being on tonight. I really do. Yeah, you off too? Yeah, no worries, man. I knew that was coming soon. It's late for you guys. But Bumpkin, Maddie, Rob, you guys... Oh, I just ran into that car. Or he ran to me, actually. You guys have a great night. I really appreciate it. Chat with you guys tomorrow or something. FS crew. So let's figure out what kind of loading wagon that we want here. And we'll figure out something. We'll go over here to loading wagons. You would think after playing for so many years on this that I would know where all of this stuff is, but I still find myself like, where is that all the time? FS crew signing off. Yeah, well, most of you guys are. Part of the FS crew is still here. But you guys have a good night. Yeah, so we'll go in here. You know, I don't have, I guess like a lot of these, I have enough horsepower for, like that one there. The price is crazy on some of these. What's the cheapest one? Yeah, they're all so expensive. 23,000 liters, that's not terrible. Might fill up pretty quick. I do like the size of that one for this map. This one's not too bad. 20,500. What was that? 45, 46 for even more. So that's probably the best one. Was that first one there? Hey, Cobalt 73. Oh man, you just missed the whole crew. We thought you were sleeping. How you doing? I appreciate you jumping in here for a bit. I'm just picking out a loading wagon that way I can pick up some grass. And I think we're gonna go ahead and go with this one. Just the super basic one. 23,000 liters and only 95 horsepower requirement. We're gonna lease that. It's 2,300 bucks to lease. So there we go, leasing something else again, just getting our costs up even that much higher. But hopefully we get this grass going, getting some silage, and if we could make silage and then sell that and get digestate and get into selling that, then I think we'll be doing just fine. But yeah, they all just left, like pretty much. They left and you came in at the same time, I feel like. Yeah, we have to haul this all the way back up to the farm, so it'd be a little bit here, but we're just gonna drink of water. This tractor has such sensitive steering. You had some running to do? So you were running, not sleeping? Yeah, it's all good, man. Appreciate you stopping in, though, either way. We're over here working on doing all the baling. This baling contract over here. That's what we were doing. If all that tree got in my way. Yeah, we have, it's probably like 100 bales over there that I'm working on. That was getting kind of boring. I wanted to come over here and start working on some grass on our side, because that's a contract, and it's not like priority. Excuse me. Working on our own stuff's always priority, especially when we have, if we can get this loaded up and compacted. There's quite a bit of nice chunk of grass over here that we can get into and probably make something happen, even though this is hard economy. If I get a pile of silage going and we could do something with it, we could get, after that, then we could get into livestock. I want to get livestock going on this map because I want to see how all the animals look, in their enclosures up there. On my map tour, we kind of checked that out. I threw some animals in there just to see. But I want to actually have them going, fed and watered and all that, and, doing everything. Like, this is where the cows will be grazing around in this field here. I think that'd be really cool. I would love to own some of these fields around here too, just so all this whole area could be our property up here. Do all the baling over here by the bale sell point. Less travel. Oh, what map is this? This is called Agranopolis. Yeah, Agranopolis. It's a Brazilian map. It's really a pretty map, though. It's really detailed, really high in the slot counts for console, but really beautiful map. I love all the ground textures, all the terrain. As Mr. Silly P would say, it has a lot of undulations in the fields. Little banana trees and palm trees, and a lot of little forested areas, like actual tree farm setup. This is our farm up here. We have the sheep up here. We don't have sheep yet, but that's the sheep enclosure and field, and we're gonna work on picking up all that grass right there. It's all double mowed. And then this is our rice field over here. It's been plowed, limed, double fertilized, fully fertilized, planted, all that. This is hard economy, and it's kind of my hard mode going here. It's all leased equipment, and it's kind of tough going just to keep the lights on. But I am playing on fast plant growth, and I can control the time, so we can speed things up or whatever. Yeah, so it's like kind of hard mode, but not fully hard mode. And like leasing stuff too. If you do like a full hard mode, you like can't lease anything usually. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, for sure, man. This is a good map. I look at just like down in like the way like the whole hill slopes down with like the little palm trees and all that, you know. It's a good looking map. Let's see how fast this thing fills up. Yeah, we'll be able to get some pretty good loads in this one. And we don't have to go far to dump it out either. I'm pretty sure that, you know, it would not be good if if we couldn't dump this in those bunkers over there, if it wasn't actually a silage bunker, silage clamp. So used to calling it a bunker, but like, I guess like the actual terminology for the bunker is called a clamp. But they're just right over here. I just haven't tried dumping anything into them yet. Yeah, these two right here. Because it'd be cool to be able to dump from here, right? Back up and dump straight in that way. And we're just about full, like perfect timing here too. Now we're full. Look, that's perfect. Perfect timing on the pickup. So we'll work on getting this back one filled up first. I just hope it allows us to dump and compact into here. You know, a good way to check that would be opening up my help window here and walking into here. Ah, yes, look at that. Fill level chaff. It says there's already some in here. And that one says 0. So yeah, it's cool. Very cool. I just wanted to double check before going to dump this in that it's actually one. So we'll just get this backed all the way down in there. It's going to be interesting to see how this one fills, how it looks when it's full. But I wonder if this is how they do it down there in Brazil. Or if they do it, they probably do it all kinds of different ways. It's going to be weird compacting this one because it's so narrow. I would go and customize this tractor too, but you can't customize it if you lease it. You have to return it and get a different one. So we're just kind of stuck with the wides for now. We'll just start getting this filled up all the way back here. Whoa, look at that. It went up the wall there. Whoa. That's crazy looking. I wonder what the compacting is. Compacting really fast. That's good. So it won't be too bad. We'll just keep on working on filling that up. And hopefully the rain stops really soon. And then we'll be ready to harvest. Oh. Some grass out here. I was trying to pick up, but the pickup wasn't lowered. Might make it easier. What do you mean? Might make it easier. What are you talking about? Sorry, I was late on the reading the chat there. Oh, wide tires. Maybe one of the things I'll set up when I start doing all the, like, the more fancier stream stuff, maybe I'll have a crash counter. And every time I crash, I'll tally up the crash counter. I think that'd be kind of funny. Or how many times I get stuck or something. have a thing that says stucks, and then I can throw another number on there every time I get stuck on something. We're almost full again here already. Alright. Oh yeah, the clamp being small. Yeah, I gotcha. That might make it easier. Yeah, I usually like to drive in like a big circle or something though. Just kind of hold the wheel all the way over and just go in a circle to compact stuff sometimes, if the clamp's wide enough. But this will work out fine. It's really cool. I like this, like a different style. I've never even seen one like this on any other map at all. That's why I wasn't even sure what it was. There's so many unique things that I've seen on this map. I love it. So we'll just keep on kind of filling it in, then we'll have to come back every once in a while and compact this some more. Or one thing that you could do every time you do a load, you could just like back it up like this a few times, and I'm sure it'll help compact it down pretty quick. Maybe it might help us like compact it even faster because it's so narrow. Kobo, maybe you're right about that. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Sure is cool. Lower the pickup this time. I think we'll do okay, and then we still have to go down and mow the cow field and then rake that as well, because I did not do that. You know, we'll do all this first. We'll do this whole field, the other field, and, you know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully by then the rain stops. It's been raining all day. And we're not playing seasons or anything. We're just playing regular play here. And man, it's been raining and raining. I don't want to speed the time up to get through the rain either, because we're playing on hard economy and everything's leased, so it's like kind of expensive just to play. So if you speed time up and you got all your stuff leased, you get into the next day, they're gonna want more money for the stuff pretty quick. Only doing half the job now. What do you mean, for the stream or what? I did half the job for the contract. Still have to finish wrapping those and transporting those. That'll take some time. But I'm hoping we get some extra bales. It'd be cool to have at least like a whole extra load worth. That'd be pretty sweet. Like a whole trailer full, or it'd be cool to get like a dozen extra bales. But like I said, I play on some maps where you do the whole baling contract, hoping to get a half a dozen bales or so for making TMR or doing something like that. You get zero extra bales. I've done that on a cotton contract too, I believe, where I had bales that were small portions of bales. I had to turn every single piece in to get the contract complete. Forgot what map that was on. Playing on the fast plant growth has been pretty cool, because everything's growing back so fast, but the grass is like crazy fast. So if we can start getting this grass going pretty quick. I just gotta figure out what we're gonna do with it. It doesn't say we could sell it at the biogas plant, but I want to make digestate, and if we can make digestate, I can do the Missy B slurry yard mod for $5,000, and then we'll be making a killing after that. I hope. Yeah, he said fast growth can be hard to keep up with. Sure can. Sure can. Like, just as we've been doing this, the grass already grew a little bit. It's like one day you gotta mow. You don't have to mow, though, if the grass grows. It can sit there, which means it won't grow more. It just will be at that final stage until you're ready for it. But like crops and stuff, especially if you have like withering on, that can be real tough. You'd be losing crops left and right. But it's so fast compared to playing seasons. Like I've been playing 9-day seasons, and that's long. I played longer, but I wouldn't want to play too much longer than 9. Like 12's pretty long. Some people talk about doing 24-day seasons. That's just way too long. It's a video game, not real life, you know. But they have the option, you know. Some people will like it. Pretty good grass over here. This field's going to be even better. I'm surprised my dog hasn't been barking yet tonight. Hey, what's up, Joss? How's it going? He said, hello, I'd like to order a milkshake. Yeah, let me get a milkshake, too. Like a banana milkshake sounds good. We go to this diner, and every time we go, we get a couple banana milkshakes. They're so good. Oops, we're full here. How you doing tonight, Joss? Welcome back, welcome back. I'm not a fan of seasons yourself. Oh, man, I love seasons. But I tell you what, on this last little playing around on a couple different maps here, it's been real nice just getting to it and not having to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. But seasons, I like it. It adds all the different stuff for the animals, and it adds more depth to the game, you know? Feel like it's been weeks? Man, I know. It does feel like it's been a long time. We had the whole crew on earlier, you know, minus like Feldon and like kind of the late night crew. Paulie wasn't on here, Taz, but had everybody else on here. Cobal's on here right now. I think he's still here, lurking. Yeah, we had the FS crew in the house. Yeah, Country Bumpkin, Matty 5, Rob was on. Just a little bit ago, but it's late for them. You're just waking up, right? He said how I'm doing is private information. No, it's not. Not for you. Cobble, yep. He's still here. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight and chilling. Come on, Rain. Knock it off. Didn't lower the pickup again. That's right, I was starting right here. But yeah, I want to get some sheep going over here. I haven't done sheep without seasons for a long time, and sheep without seasons, they go crazy, especially if we have all this grass right here we could give them. So we have all the grass, there's their feed, all they need is water, and we'll just be getting wool every day. Man, they make so much wool. Instead of having to wait for springtime to roll around and see what you get, and then sheep are just like kind of dormant the rest of the year sometimes, I feel like. Yeah, 7 a.m. for you there, Joss, yeah. You're waking up, they're all going to bed, I'm stuck right in the middle. I keep backing up like we're doing bales, but we're not. What is our 4th load? 5th load? Check to see how much is in there. Even after these 2 fields, it should be pretty good. Gotta love the turn radius on this thing. I hope it doesn't keep being like kind of, see how it's like a pyramid back there, how the stack is like that. Hopefully it actually starts to level out flatter. Sometimes you go into the silage clamps and it's like some won't level out flat. I guess after compacting it, it's like kind of getting flatter, but yeah, it's good. It'll flatten out fine, I think. Try to get further back here. We'll just keep on filling up from the back. That way, it's just like full back here. Because if it gets too full, I won't be able to get back here to compact back here. So we'll have to just keep on filling up from the back and working our way forward. And hopefully it holds a lot. See what we have in here real quick. 115,000 liters and it's 28% compacted already. That's pretty good. Yeah, not too shabby, 30% already. So that'll be fine. Then we'll get it covered. It's actually pretty sweet. I love when stuff works out. It's midnight where you're out there, Cobble. That's not terrible. I forgot. You said where you were at, but I forgot where you're at. 2 hours from me is where you are. Yeah, and Joss, he's all the way. Yeah, custom bunker silo. Yeah, it is, man. It's cool. Joss is all the way over in. Oh, I know where you're at. Netherlands is where Joss is from. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, Arkansas. That's right. That's right. 2 hours from me. And Joss is of the future. He's on the other side of the world. But yeah, I'll go back over to that bunker here in just a minute, Joss. Check it out. It's pretty cool. I wasn't even actually sure if it was a silo. Like in my tour and stuff, I wasn't sure. But it looked like it. And it is. It's a double bunker silo. Yeah, we'll go check it out right now. I like how from here you can't even see it too, right? That's actually probably one of my favorite things about this one, is that when you're walking up to it, you don't see a big old ugly structure. Not ugly, you know, but a big old concrete thing or whatever, a big silo. Like this one's just like carved into the hillside, which is awesome to me. Yeah, look at this thing. It's kind of weird how it's like painting up the side there, but yeah, it's like whatever. I just like the style of it. It's different. Usually when you have a full load too, it like compacts it faster. So I'll just keep on working this all the way back here and kind of using the weight of this to compact the pile. Hey, I hope this back area flattens out more. I know I keep saying that, but it looks like it hasn't been trying to flatten out more. It's like it doesn't even want to take too much more back there. So these might not be as good as I want it to be, but we'll see. Soon we'll have to cross-play, but you and I have bad cross time zone. Yeah, we'll figure it out, you know? It's all good. Because it'll be a time when it's later in the day for you and early for me or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll play. You said no map icon? I don't think so. No. No map icon. Yeah, they usually look like that, right? If you have a bunker, right? It's usually an icon like that. Yeah, there's no icon there. You're right. I didn't notice that. Never thought about it. I just thought they looked like bunkers, and they sure are. Because you could also, it's not like I'm using it wrong, because if I go into here and turn this on, I can jump out and I can see the capacity and the compacting. Like we have 138,000 in there, compacting 34%. It's weird how it goes up the side like this though, but whatever. But it's a silo. It's just not marked on the map at all, so it's like a secret one. You don't think any have icons? Are you sure? Secret features, yeah. Yeah, it'd be sweet if we end up with like 200,000 liters just off of these couple fields. But I do have the cow field I still have to work as well. But man, come on. I want this rain to stop. I want to harvest that rice. Maybe that'll be on the next episode, which won't be tomorrow. Really, if I get my PC going and I switch over to PC and I start doing all that, I won't have any of the save games from my PlayStation on there. So everything I do on 19 on PC will all have to be brand new. So maybe I'll figure out, if I do that, maybe I'll pick a PC only map, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, which I don't know what it will be, but probably something I've always wanted to do, but I haven't because of my restrictions on console. We'll probably do some fun stuff like that. But my new microphone and my copy of FS19 for PC will be here tomorrow. So it'll probably take me a day or so to figure out all that stuff on there, and probably be back up. And plus my wife works late tomorrow too, so I won't be able to stream tomorrow anyways. So I'll probably be probably back up streaming Friday, hopefully. And then hopefully just being consistent from there on out. Every other day is what I've really always wanted to do. Some days it's just fun to hang out with you guys, some on every day, but realistically, and like what my goal was to do it every other day. So it's like, one day on, one day off, take a break in between, or if I do like 3 days in a row, maybe I'll end up taking 2 days off, but to equal the amount of 2 days or every other day, So like I'd say 4 days a week probably I'd be on. If I could, I would just stream all the time. Like if that was my job, Maybe someday. Oh, there's the dog barking. I'm surprised he wasn't already barking. Go lay down, dog. Usually he's like barking within like the first 20 minutes of the stream. He was waiting for you, Joss. Waiting for you to show up. So the dogs are in the house. Oh, I need to drink my Gatorade real quick. I am thirsty. Much better. That'd be a nice job, yeah. Just streaming, making content all day? Yeah. Yes, that would be fun. We just gotta keep after it, keep on making content, and who knows, it's just gonna grow and grow and grow from there. Just gotta stay consistent and stay, you don't have to stay super current, but stay, fresh with the content and keep people showing up to your channel over and over again, and it'll grow. Grow and grow and grow. Oh man, that's why the dog was barking. Felden's in the house. Felden detected. Evening Origin. Origin tiles in chat. How you doing, Felden? Glad you can join us tonight. The world needs better than content creators. Oh, I know, but there's plenty of people to do all their stuff. Sitting at home making content would be fun. Getting paid to do that, oh man. But I'm a woodworker, and I want to design stuff that I build. That's what I want my job to be. But on the side, it'd be fun to stream too. So, it's like, yeah, it's both on the computer type of thing, but I'm a builder as well. So I would love to build something or design something and then cut it out on the CNC machine and then build it. That's like my ultimate goal. And then be a paid streamer on the side, I just keep cutting across because going down that road and back up, too much work, too much work. There's like just enough room over here with this tractor to turn around on this top bit here. This amazing turn radius on this thing. Yeah, Felden, you missed we had the whole FS crew in the house. We still have Cobble. We have 2 people from the FS crew in the house. We got Cobble 73 and myself. But Country Bumpkin was here. Rabid Rob was on here for a bit, and Matty Fi was on here for a bit as well. So we've had, besides like Taz not being here tonight, we've had like pretty much like everybody on tonight here for a bit. I really appreciate you all. Like pretty much everybody from like the normal Discord crew, But yeah, we're going by the Farm Sim crew now. We're going to start calling ourselves that. Hopefully that thing catches on. And, there's already like FS Club, but it's going to be, we're the FS crew. Farm Sim crew. You went to school for woodworking but dropped out. The handwork was too tedious for me. I mean, you just saw what I was doing today. I can still teach you, Joss, okay? You wouldn't say no to a paid content creator gig. You just need to get good at it. Yeah, right. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing and get bigger. You know, you're really good at it already. You just call me normal? No, nobody called you normal. I was saying you should have seen what I was working on today. What I told you. Because we're making these oak benches that takes a lot of knowing how to machine solid wood nice and flat and true and straight and square. Which, if you don't know how to use certain tools, then if you're like new to machining materials like that, like wood, and I say machining because we're actually using a machine to mill them down, and you can say milling them down, but milling's usually a little bit rougher. I'm actually machining them down to where they're like perfect 90 square corners and perfect true straight, and everything's real nice and flat and joined together beautifully with no fasteners, all just, you know, pretty much mortised and together and wood glue clamped time. He said the first rule of Farm Club is to not talk about Farm Club. Yeah, but we're the farm crew. The first rule of the Farm Sim crew is you have to talk about the Farm Sim crew. The second rule of the Farm Sim crew is that you have to talk about the Farm Sim crew. The third rule of the Farm Sim crew is you have to help support all of our channels, and you also have to like and subscribe to our channels if you haven't already. Other rules, we'll figure it out as we go. Oh yeah, you use milling machines? Like what kind of machines do you use? Planer and stuff, or what? Table saw? Chop saw? My favorite milling machine is the CNC, but still by hand with like the jointer and the planer. Because I'll go from like, you know, depending on the material, I'll chop it down on the chop saw if it's larger, and if I don't need like a longer length, and then I'll go from the chop saw to the jointer, make a straight edge on usually two sides, and I take it back to the table saw, cut my parts down, and then go back to the jointer if I have to, square them up again, then to the planer, then into our overhead sander, which I get called Time Saver. It's a big sanding belt. You set your, you know, thickness of your piece and sand them through. But if I want big straight runs, what I'll do is I'll take it over to our panel saw, which is like a upright big saw that has a 12-inch blade in it that can cut stuff nice and straight and true and long. And I'll first rip it on there, then I'll take it to the joiner after that and put a nice straight edge on it from there, and then in the planer, and then back and forth like that. But yeah, you gotta, usually when you're milling material, you also have to, oops, I'm gonna go one more time here on the compactor. When you're milling material, you have to think about resting time, because if you say your material, say oak for example, has been sitting there for a year or two at the shop, or you know, at your local store you're buying it from, your mill you're buying it from, depending on how long it's sitting there, it's already kind of dry on the outside. Well, the inside has like a mind of its own kind of thing. So once you expose the new structure on the inside of the material, if you're trying to make your sticks straight and true, if you let it breathe for a day or two, like we do with furniture, you have to let your material breathe for a week or more. And you set it up on your bench with sticks, and then you let it breathe. I at least let a lot of it breathe for 2 days, for 48 hours. But you'll have all your stuff straight and true, and then after 48 hours, you go and you check it, and you have some boards that are out of whack. You have to go and straighten them back out again. So you always want to cut all your material oversized, let it breathe for at least a couple of days, and then go back and do your final dimension stuff on it. First rule should be praise the job. No way. You think all the regular ones? I got you. Forgot what it's called. Forgot what it called her. But you get your wonky pieces through it and it makes it straight on the sides. Yeah, for sure. Felton says, I remember doing woodwork once. Back in your school days, though, we didn't have any of these fancy machines y'all get to use nowadays. Oh man, when I started, I didn't have any of that stuff either. And the thing is, when it came to like wood shop in school, I didn't take any of that. I didn't ever take any of that. I've been building stuff since I can remember, since I was still on my dad's sack, like way back, because my dad was kind of a crafty kind of builder, artist as well, and a lot of like artists in my family and kind of creator types in my family. But man, I've been into like woodworking. I've been doing like building store fixtures and stuff, that style of cabinetry or kitchen cabinetry, for 16 years. I've been at the same shop that I'm at now for almost 8 years. And I've been building, I think when I started building stuff, I was probably less than 10, younger than 10. And that's when I was like fully engaged building, like cutting material and doing all that stuff. I was a Boy Scout and I was always kind of hands-on with a lot of stuff. And I had a couple of friends where their dads also were like kind of cabinet guys, like low-scale cabinet kind of guys, but had tools in the garage that we messed around with that we probably shouldn't have been, doing stuff with them that we probably shouldn't have been, but we were stupid kids and it was a lot of fun. Alright, so we are all done over here. There's a couple little bits here and there, but I'm not too worried about it. I will get this little bit here. Thickness planning or planing. Yeah, use a planer, you could plane them down. But usually if your material's like, say you have a bow in it, you know, it's not perfect flat. If you run it in the planer pushes down from the top onto the, it pushes up from the bottom into the blades, into the knives, and it doesn't make it perfect flat, where a jointer is like an open-faced milling tool, and you loosely relax your boards over it with your crown side facing up, and it eventually makes one flat side. And then you usually use the fence on that to square up your second side, and that's when you can go to the planer and plane down your thickness true and flat. But I usually leave quite a bit because our sanding machine gets it down even nicer, because the planer sometimes likes to get a little grabby with the grain. Like oak, for example, has a really kind of coarse, rough grain to it, especially white oak. Red's not so bad, but white is pretty aggressive. You can get it wet, you can spray it with a water bottle and kind of loosen up the grain a bit. Not like soaking wet, but you know, kind of dampen out the outside surface of the wood, and it also prevents from chipping and blowout and stuff like that. Do you still have a plane and chisel around somewhere though? Oh yeah, every hand tool around still. Chisel's a go-to tool. I use chisel all the time. Needs to be nice and sharp. Like what we're doing now, it's all like 2x2 inch legs, and like benches where they're like they're like 1.5 inch thick bench tops with a shelf below it. It's all solid oak. You know, they're like 20 inches by 70 inches long, and they're all you know, it's like furniture pretty much. It's all really strong, but there's no screws or staples or anything. It's all just glue and clamped after machining. So that's just gonna park this here. Grab the mower. We're gonna go down there and mow this lower field. I was hoping that the rain was going to stop. I think it's going to stop tomorrow, maybe. Had to use some old stock oak for a project that was not smooth. You always like maple? Oh man, maple's one of my favorites. Good choice. Maple's awesome. Maple and walnut are my two favorite materials. There's like some pretty exotic woods out there, but those two together are really beautiful contrast because of the light and the dark. And then the hardness of them is also nice too. Really nice to mill. It's hard to mill, but it's smooth. Like the grain is a nice grain. I shouldn't have gone through this side. Should have gone through the other side. I could still fit, but just the troughs are in the way. This thing barely fits through here. Just gotta drive it like a boss, that's all. Oh, you're out of here, Coble? Alright, well, we thought you were sleeping earlier, so it's all good. Keep up the good work, but you're calling it a night. Yeah, I really appreciate you being here, man. Take care, FS crew. So yeah, I thought I did all the mowing last time. I mowed our other two fields, and I went and I mowed that field for that contract. I thought I had all the mowing done, but we're going to go ahead and finish it up right now. Then I'll have to go down to the store, get the rake, come back, rake, and then we can pick up after that. All depends on how much time we got, because, you know, with me on my streams, whatever we're doing is just the next step, you know, I always try to think, you know, so many steps ahead, and if I say something that we don't quite get to it in that episode, it's didn't have enough time in that episode. Sometimes stuff takes way longer than you think, or, you know, planned for or whatever. Like baling contracts. That baling contract's taking way longer than like that sugar beet contract we did. I felt like that one was pretty quick. Not too bad. There goes the train. Still want to go and take some more crops into later on, because we have the crops in our silo. I'm going to keep the stuff for chickens, I think, like wheat, barley. Probably keep that around. But a lot of the stuff I'm just going to get rid of. We'll go ahead and sell it to get the money. And then hopefully get some livestock with some of that. And with our... I'm over here too this time. With our rice that we're going to harvest and sell there as well. Hopefully that will also get us to some livestock. And then all this grass that we're putting in our bunkers too, hopefully that will get us well on our way. Just a second, you guys, hold on. Sorry, my dog's running to the door like a moron, ready to bark at somebody. I can't wait to have my new mic set up on, you know, Streamlabs OBS and everything with like the different, man, what do they call it, like the noise blockers or whatever for your microphone with like dog bark in the background or whatnot. There's like different filters or different noise gate, I think is what it's called. Hey, what's up, Shane? How's it going, man? You say, hey, everybody, what's up, OT? Man, just chilling. We're just mowing right now, and we were doing some other stuff earlier, but right now we're just picking up some grass and filling up our bunkers, getting them already compacted and stuff. And you know, we'll see how far into this side we get. I thought I did all the mowing, but apparently I didn't. So we're round 2 of mowing over here, and then we have to go down and grab the rake from the store, and we'll come back and we'll at least get all this raked up tonight. And then if we still have time tonight, we'll get the loading wagon and continue picking up. Hopefully the loading wagon can get through here. If not, this side will get bailed, I guess, but I hope the loading wagon can get in here, because I want all of this to go into the silo, into the bunker. Yeah, Shane, hopefully you're having a good night tonight. Just chilling. I know it's just like, not even the middle of the week yet, but I really appreciate you guys all popping on. It's usually a lot busier on here during the weekend. Like, nothing too crazy, but, I know how it is with work and just life, in the middle of the week. So, just, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. It's definitely not the same without you guys, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm super, FS19 is just around the corner, but tomorrow, if everything goes according to plan, hopefully Amazon, wink wink Amazon, hopefully that I'll be able to run 19 on PC tomorrow. And it's going to be almost like a whole new game for me, because going from console to PC, even on this game, is going to be amazing difference. So Felden will be able to play on here. Yeah, boy. So if you got some fun stuff you still want to play around with on 19 for a while, I'll be all for it, Were you saying thanks to me there, Joss? Because no. If you are saying no, thank you. Thank you guys. There's going to be a lot of grass down here. I really hope that wagon fits through, because I want all of the grass. If not, it's fine. The grass grows back so fast on fast growth. So fast. It's not that slow-paced grass growing simulator. Grass simulator, right? Isn't that what it was? Pretty slow going. We got a little bit of FPS drop through there, it felt like. I always love the way it looks when you double mow, because like really satisfying after you cut that down and you see that much grass underneath it. Crash. Yeah, I really can't wait to get animals down here, because like the pig enclosure down here is really awesome looking. A little bit different, a little unique. The pigs just kind of roam around down here too, which is really cool. Water point down here. And then this is where the manure for the cows ends up. And then the slurry spot is right here. See, it comes from the pipe up top and runs down into that bunker there. It's a pretty cool little setup. Even if you cut half, you'd still see grass and grass. Yeah. Grass, grass, grass. Man, is it getting late on here again? It can start getting dark all of a sudden on me. I almost feel like it wants to start getting dark. Oh, rainy. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes more than others, like mowing is like more satisfying. Right now, this is one of those times. I feel like the grass is just cutting really nice. I like harvesting sunflowers for that reason, because the way it looks when you cut the sunflowers down just looks really cool. think this mower is probably taking a little bit of wear. I feel like it's getting pretty sluggish there. Tractor got repaired recently, but I think the mower, yeah, only $100. Go a little bit better with this now. Yeah, I felt like it was getting a little bit slow. I can't wait to see what like the wear and tear and different stuff like that on the FS22 is going to be. That's going to be pretty cool, right? Like the used equipment too, awesome. More slots for consoles, awesome. Even my version of 22 for the PS4 is going to be amazing. I'm going to have 112% more slots, I believe. Which, you know, it's fine because I'll be on PC right after that anyways, but even until then it's going to be amazing. I'll be able to switch back and forth between, you know, PC and console. It's all good. I don't have a copy of FS22. Entered in a handful of giveaways for the PC version of FS22. I never win anything, but, you know, maybe this is my time. So if I don't win, then I'll order a copy, but if I do win, I was thinking about maybe just getting one, and then if I win, then maybe I'll do my own giveaway of one or something, but I think I'm just going to wait and see what happens, and if I don't get it, if I don't win, then I'll go ahead and just order one and be on my way. But nonetheless, I'll be on this game on PC tomorrow, which is going to be game changer for me. As Mr. Silly P would say, can someone say game changer? It's funny, he said game changer a few times, but like some of the stuff wasn't really a game changer. But then there's a few times he said it that was like big time game changer. There's all the grass. Alright, so now we have to go back and get the rake from the store. So I guess I'll probably just reset the tractor back down there again and then drive the rake back, because the rake is sitting down there too. Squeeze it on through. I'm still not sure if the wagon fits in there, the loading wagon. These darn tires getting in the way again. I like the way they look. I like the way they function when you're not trying to get close to something, or, you know, pretty much in tight spaces it's not as good, but I like this thing. More slots equals higher details mods. Yeah, but more... It's still, the equipment also has a lower slot. So you feel you got so many things you want to do on 19, but no time to do them. You're probably going to finish out your series either before FS22 arrives, even. Oh, you're not going to finish out? Yeah, I know I have a few I probably won't finish out either. Yeah, if you're around over the weekend on Twitch, Oregon, or anyone, they usually have giveaways running during FSL tournaments. Oh, I gotcha. It's been for FS22 the past few months, so might be worth a shot. Yeah, for sure, I'll check it out. More slots equals John Deere farm on console. Yeah, totally. I was thinking about that too. They're like, "Ooh, man, like John Deere." They're like, "What's the least favorite?" They probably did like a survey, right? What's the least favorite equipment? And everyone's like, probably John Deere, right? And John Deere's like, "Well, why doesn't they don't want to use our equipment?" So they made them lower the slots on there. Oh, easy there, train. I think it's just cruising, burning up fuel. No, that's not facing the right way. Come on, rain, go away. It'll be fine. We'll finish out what we're working on and have that contract still over there to work on. There's a lot of stuff to still do before the night's out tonight. They got a little fender bender right there. It's not good. Oh, I'm gonna hit that sign. I don't think I can go through signs in this, right? I can't. Oh, I can pass through signs in this one. That's nice. On Italia Demo, you can't. Every little sign and little post grabs you hard. He said, "Yuck." You're right there with Joss. You mean you don't dislike the brand, but in Farm Sim, the terms always seemed a bit overhyped and overused for your liking. Yeah, I know what you mean. It all depends on like who you watch and what you're doing or whatever. The John Deere stuff's cool. Like in Oregon, it's John Deere country. A lot of John Deere stuff out here, but I like all kinds of different equipment and all the different brands. I love it. John Deere does make some nice stuff, like in the game and in real life too. But I wouldn't like overhype it. I would just put it there as another brand. For tractors, I think Fendt's probably my favorite. I always say that, at least in this game. Excuse me. Like the Fendt 1050, I love it. Shane says I like all equipment. Yeah, me too. I like all the equipment, all the colors, yeah, everything about it. I can't wait to go to like an actual farm show. I wanted to go to a farm show at the beginning of this year, but with COVID and just everything going on, I didn't have enough time to go. But if there's one coming up this year, it's usually like at the state fairgrounds here. They have a big old farm show. I've never been, and I would love to go. So hopefully maybe this coming up beginning of the year, I'm going to look into it actually. Maybe tonight I'll look into it and find out when it's going to be. Usually it's down in Salem, which is our state capital. It's usually down there. Felton says exactly. I drove past New Holland dealership the other day by accident. Need to go back there. Take some snapshots. Yeah, you do. And I know there's a Zetter supplier around there too. Oh man, go check that out. Just down a little ways where I was talking about towards Salem, just south of where I'm at, they have a few different dealerships down there as well, and also like John Deere dealership and different stuff like that down there. But we have a lot of farm stuff going on here. I was able to fit this down there last time, right? Yeah, I'm sure. How would I rake it if I didn't, right? Just getting through that cow enclosure to get over to the other side was really tight space. You've never seen a farm dealership? Like on real life, you mean? Man, they got all the brand new shiny gizmos and gadgets all over the place. So I think I still want to go to the outside one. But did this thing fit in there? I can't remember. Try and give it a wide turn to get around that gate. Yeah, this thing barely fits through here. I was just going to say some good driving skills as I crashed into it. Not bad though, not bad. We'll start right here and start raking this up into some manageable swath lines so we could hopefully get the loading wagon through there. If not, we'll figure it out, or a bale over here or something. It's weird to sound like my tractor turned off. In real life, yeah. Do you guys not have any out there by you? It's funny because you never realized Zetter was sold in the U.S., but it was you're looking on their website one day and you found the suppliers, dealers all over the shop. Not sure what you mean by that last bit. But yeah, like in the U.S., there's dealerships all over the place. We have a Kubota dealership not too far from here as well. Maybe 20-minute drive, you go over and look at all the little Kubota equipment. I thought I heard something before about Kubota coming to FS19. Kubota's pretty big here. Also Bobcat. I know there's been some Bobcat stuff coming, but there's a lot of Bobcat equipment too floating around everywhere. It'd be cool to see more of that come as like a console thing, whatever too. Standard in-game brand. We're supposed to have a whole bunch of new brands in 22, so I'm excited to see what all the new fuss is about. Yeah, there's a lot of grass through here. It's a pretty tall swath. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Be nicer if this rain had stopped, though. I love this little rake thing. It's super nice. It doesn't slide around at all. You just lower it. You don't turn it on. You just drop it down. Very simple. I forget what this one's called, actually. What was this one? The Kuhn SR314. This is a nice one, though. All over the shop, British phrase for around these parts. That's kind of what I thought you meant by it, but I wasn't sure. Or all about the place. Yeah, I've heard that one before too. Yeah, in Oregon there's little dealerships and stuff all over. For like construction equipment, farm equipment. We have a lot of stuff floating around. always crazy when you see this stuff in real life. You're like, wow, it's huge. That's always every time I see it, it's always like blown away by the size. Because like it doesn't do it justice. Like on TV, sometimes it does, but in the game, it doesn't quite do it justice. Like unless you like, physically like get out and look at like, wow, that tire. This is a small, like kind of a smaller tractor. But hey, this tire is taller than me. Like the size difference on, having a small thing on your screen versus standing next to it in real life is just like pretty insane. Like I shared a picture on Discord, on Steely Peeps Discord, of a Fendt Challenger, Agco, right? It's a Challenger, but it was the Challenger with tracks. I forgot which one it was, but at the pumpkin patch, I think it was brand new, beautiful Challenger with all the tracks, like I think 8RT, like style. But I shared that picture, big yellow thing with it's like brand new, beautiful tractor. But we have stuff like that all over. I see a lot of New Holland harvesters. I see Case, New Holland, and John Deere mostly. But then balers, I see a lot of Krone balers. Krone or Krona, however you want to call it. I call it Krone. That's kind of how I've always said it. But all the Krone balers are everywhere. A lot of that. I see a lot of that around here. A lot of baling. A lot of baling, a lot of corn. It's probably like a lot of what we do out here. But that's not true. There's a lot of variety. Because there's there's so many different crops and different stuff. Trees and fruits and grape vineyards and Christmas tree farms, and Oregon has so much to offer. Back on the other side of Mount Hood, which is like towards, it's like the northern kind of middle, northern center-ish kind of area of the state. That whole area back up in there, we go like camping up there. This whole lower area is all farms down there, but smaller, tight little farms, and it's all like kind of rolly hills and kind of harder terrain to work, but it's all a bunch of pear trees and different stuff like that. A lot of pears. It's really pretty in there. But yeah, Oregon has vast varieties. We also do, other crops, more on the adult side of things. Oregon's known for that very, very highly around the world. Also beer too. I believe we are the beer capital of the world. I'm pretty sure Portland, Oregon is the beer capital of the entire world, which is kind of crazy to say because we're really young in comparison to the rest of the world, but we have better beer, I guess. Krone being German, drop the E. Yeah, so Krone, right? No, it wouldn't be Krona, it'd be Krone. Maybe I just saw it like that always because I don't speak German at all, but I'm German. I have German blood in me. So sometimes I feel that my German blood coming out. Usually when I yell at the dog. LOL, American beer. Yeah. You know you love your American beers. I hear you go over to Europe and stuff like that, all the beers like the same. Some kind of Czech Pilsner, lukewarm. You said capital doesn't mean best. We are the capital because we have the best beer. That's what it means. We've been voted the #1 place in the entire world to get beer because we have the most small. I think we have the most small microbreweries that have all the custom types of beers and everything, all the fancy new, all the new stuff. They're always brewing up new everything. We have so many breweries here. I think we have more breweries than anywhere else per capita, I think. You said I did not vote for that. No, they asked real people for their vote. People's that votes matter. So why would they choose you, Joss? You had air stronger than what, American beer? I'm not talking about Coors Light and stuff like that. I'm talking about a real good, they have all kinds of different stuff. Man, all kinds of good stouts and different IPAs and reds and, oh, man, they have everything you could think of. Man, we have all the different little small breweries always coming up with new stuff every day. Like the two things that like Oregon is like prized on the very top out of like the whole world is their beer and their marijuana. And they do pairings on those too. Beard Mine, Joss, they have the World Series of Baseball that only includes North American teams, so their definition of the world is a bit off too. Yeah, that's funny. I've never thought about that. I don't follow baseball very much, but I've never thought about that until right now. Why is it the World Series if it's not the world? Good point. You had some Canadian ones. Some were okay. That's cool. Nothing wrong with a girl's light. Is that what you call Coors Light? Girls Light? No, I drink Coors Light. I'm actually thinking about grabbing one here after all this beer talk. I barely ever drink anymore, and I don't drink. If I drink like a heavy IPA or something like that, I'll be tipsy pretty fast. I can't do all that anymore. So if I do do a hard day's work or something, I feel like having a nice cold one, I'll just usually crack open a Coors Light. Something real easy, mellow, won't get me drunk or anything, just kind of take the edge off and a little refreshing. Oh, you have one with glacier water? That's cool. You said refreshing on a hot day? Yeah, for sure, especially if you work hard. I think they taste better the harder you work. Alright, well, you know what? After all that beer talk, I think this will be bringing us to the end of the stream tonight. And not because of that, it's just because of the time. And it's getting about that hour. But I really appreciate you guys all being on tonight. I appreciate everybody earlier, too. You guys are all great. I couldn't do without you. So, yeah, I got more coming. I hopefully have the game coming tomorrow and my new microphone. So, tomorrow I'll be goofing around getting my PC all set up. So, I probably won't be around tomorrow. Also, my wife works late tomorrow. So, I'll be doing the daddy duties tomorrow. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll be around this weekend, maybe either I'll be back on here streaming or I'll figure everything out for my PC and I'll be streaming on PC on FS19. You said Shandy is the most refreshing on a hot day. Sounds horrid, but half a pint of beer mixed with a half pint of basic lemonade like 7-Up is amazing. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, Shane, take care, for sure. Shandy, oh no. Yeah, good night, Joss. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, you're welcome, Felden. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. You guys all keep up the good work. And you guys have a good day at work tomorrow. And the next day, I'm not sure when I'll be back on. Either I'll be back on, let's see what's tomorrow, Wednesday. So I'll either be back on Thursday or Friday. Right around there somewhere. But yeah, peace out, everybody. Take care. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great night or day. See you guys. Bye bye.